Hello and welcome to the day ahead. It is the 6th of the 6th, a Friday. I'm Nadine Blaney. Well, we are expecting stocks to fall at the open as the bromance between U.S. President Donald Trump and Elon Musk appears to be over, with the two engaging in a public slinging match over Trump's Big Beautiful Bill Act. And ahead of the key jobs report tonight. In an escalating war of words on Thursday, Donald Trump responded to Musk's criticism by threatening to pull government support for Musk's companies. Tesla plunged 14%. The NASDAQ composite was the worst performing major index, dropping about 0.8%. The S&P 500 and the Dow Jones Industrial Average down between 0.25% and 0.5%. Consumer discretionary led the sector losses, ending down by 2.5%. The top three S&P 500 percentage gainers were Dollar Tree, Norwegian Cruise Lines, and Cooper Companies, which was up close to 6%. The biggest losers, Brown-Forman Corp, Tesla, there you go, and Planter Technologies, which was off by close to 8%. Custom AI chipmaker Broadcom fell in extended trade after it forecast third quarter revenue of about $15.8 billion, but clearly failed to impress investors. The company is expecting 10 consecutive quarters of growth as its hyperscale partners continue to invest. And discount retailer Five Below shares rose after it lifted its annual sales forecast as it posted solid first quarter results. Shares in Trump Media and Technology Group slumped as that Musk-Trump feud over that tax cut bill kicked it up a notch. Well, stocks had been boosted by optimism over a trade deal between the United States and China. The U.S. President and Chinese leader Xi Jinping held a leader-to-leader call and invited each other to visit their respective countries. Trump says that there will be further lower-level U.S.-China discussions, adding there should be no longer any questions respecting the complexity of rare earths products. Data showed that the number of Americans filing new applications for unemployment benefits increased to a 7-month high last week. The non-farm payroll report is due tonight. Now, we heard from two Fed speakers. Fed Governor Adriana Kluger said she supports maintaining the FOMC's policy rate at its current settings if upside risks to inflation remain. Kansas City Fed President Jeff Schmidt said the tariffs are likely to push up prices, with the ultimate effect still an unknown. Markets are pricing no chance of the Fed funds rate to be cut by 25 basis points at the next meeting on the 19th of June, but the market is pricing in 4 more cuts this easing cycle. The ECB cut interest rates as expected. It has lowered borrowing costs 8 times, or by 2 percentage points since last June. But Christine Lagarde hinted at a pause, with inflation now just below 2%. The U.S. 10-year Treasury yield edged higher to 4.39%. The U.S. dollar index round trip down and then up for pretty much no net change on the day, and the Aussie is buying 65.1 U.S. Bitcoin has come under pressure, down 3.3%. Oil was up on that news that the China and U.S. trade talks are progressing. Brent crude oil futures rose 0.7% to $65 a barrel. Gold miners rose in the U.S., the price of gold rising and silver hitting a 13-year high. And copper miners, including Rio Tinto, BHP, and Southern Copper, rose as the red metal hit a 2-month high on supply worries. No big data here today, but we do have Eurozone GDP for the first quarter tonight, April retail sales as well, and then we get May's U.S. non-farm payroll report. That does it for the day ahead. I'm Nadine Blaney. We'll see you next week.